An example of a t-test. Okay, I'm going to do a two-tailed because they're a little bit trickier. Okay, I'm going to use example 5 on page 391. Okay, and here there's a claim by this industrial company that a river that's next to their plant the water has a pH of 6.8. So you're going to test that. So here's the statements. So step 1 I like to do is set up the statements. Okay, identify the claim. It's the null. Okay, next, because it's T, I'm going to find the degrees of freedom. That's 18. Then I'm going to draw a sketch. So now I have to split, okay, the 0.05. So that's the level of significance, right? I got to split that. Okay, then I use that with the degrees of freedom with inverse T to find this lower critical value. And then I just use the positive for the upper critical value. Okay, so the next thing I do then is I run my t-test. And when I do my t-test, this is my mean, okay, of the claim. This is the mean that's found in the sample of 19. And this is standard deviation of the sample. Okay, it's a not equals on the alternative hypothesis, so that's two-tail. That's why I run in two-tail. Okay, so what does this give me? It gives me a test statistic of negative 1.86. Now, that's in between these two. So it's not significant. It's not out here. It's not out here. It's in between. So we go up. Not statistically significant. It's something we would expect. Okay? So now that means we're going to fail to reject the null hypotheses. Okay? So, null hypothesis, that's also the claim. So we fail to reject the null hypothesis. There's not enough evidence to reject the claim. Okay, now as a double check, you could also find the p-value, which when you do your t-test, right, you can also find the p, it gives you the p-value. And that's 0.086. Well, the p-value is greater than alpha. So you come up with the same conclusion. Failed to reject the null hypothesis.